The authorities disapproved of the TO. Duties healing Paul, skeptics labeled him wrongfully as an overman. Definitely an unforgiving act. Check out his book, The Promised Key, rewrite of Ras Miguel Law. In 1934, Leonard Howell returned to Jamaica. On his return to Jamaica, Howell began circulating pictures of Haile Selassie. Howell returned to a red line starring Dan home. His mother had died. One of his sisters had also his father, second wife, had died. Howell, Howell's father was about to marry his third wife, Loretta Howell. Howell did not remain in red line. Farming or the idea of it was not for this way for wages and so upstanding 34-year-old of the for the Baptist Garvey, who was deported from the US 5 years earlier. Also, Robert Knight, 1930, Rastafari Haile Selassie first was crowned power of the Trinity, King of Kings, Lord, Light of Saba, the conquering line of the tribe of Judah. He sold photographs. No, I wanted a little angle. In 1933, Howell first memorable beating in St. White. He encouraged people to sing the national anthem to the new king. God save the king, the king, King Rastafari, the King of Kings, and the Lord of Lords. We sold pictures of Rastafari for one tree. This year, we held many memorable meetings. June 14, one of his sons' birthday. He told his followers and others that our flag was the Ethiopian flag, which is green, gold, and red. He related to the race color problem in America. He invited officers to attend he told of the unjust enslavement of our Leonard Powell told of how Africa was stolen from us, Africans and black people, to think of Africa as our own. In 1935, as written in the Jamaican Times, that an African secret society called the Nyabingis formed an, formed an army of 20 million under the command of Harris, with sole intention of ridding the world of the white race. The promise key was published, written while Howell was in prison. It was published under one of his papers, G.T. Moran. In 1936, Leonard Howell was released from prison. Out of prison, he were thinking his culture as if he had never left. He had time to think positively. Meetings continued, but were always police informed. Police thought that the Rastafari movement had just gone away. But no, they were bigger and stronger than even before. It was now reported that they had those writing the banners because he was known as a healer by reputation. He was becoming more established in this field. Police toured on a place where they thought Howell was killed and beat up all the Rastas, but they were only appearing to celebrate October Christmas. They imprisoned Howell again, this time a year after his release. This time they sent him to a lunatic asylum, Bellevue Psychiatric Hospital. In 1940, on the day of October Christmas, Counselor Powell announced at a meeting the opening of a large, the opening of a large estate forthcoming, Pinnacle, St. Catherine, 150 acres of land for Alaska. Thousands of hectares flowing these two homes there. Pinnacle was self-sufficient. It was things such as craft product, burning of charcoal, production of steel, they were all famous for making horseshoes out of rubber. They had their own medical doctor and midwife. First read at it. 1941. First read at it. The authorities went to search for Mr. Hoyle, but he was nowhere to be found on the premises. Amazingly, he had already alerted his wife, Penny, and other of the police intended to raid intended raid on Penford. An army of police raided his premises and on his promised land of Alaska. When the town was ready to face the police, he invited them to his home where he could be arrested. Powell was arrested and sentenced to 2 years in prison. His third prison term, though he had spent 5 of the last 10 years locked. 1943. Mr. Howell was released from prison. His wife, Kenneth Howell, went missing from their home. At, unfortunately, he was found dead and the body had decayed. He was buried at that spot without any formal burial. So, however, he went back to jail for 4 times. This time for the pursuit the murder of his wife. He was arrested after going to report the death of his wife. 1944.
Report like
Released from jail. The attorney general advised officials to release Mr. Hall because he was not about the guilty of his wife's death. He returned to his home and his community and his followers who were awaiting him in Pittsburgh in 1950.